Hi again. It's been a little while. I want to get back into making some videos again. Been really busy. It's been about 2 weeks now. So I hope everyone's doing good. And so I'm gonna run Tales of Suburbia here. And this is game tape 3. So this is the one with the attic and the parents' room. And what I'm doing now is I had to debug the program, a bunch of issues. I finished up all the technical stuff. Now I'm just like putting the finishing touches on. And since it's a color computer, try to utilize all the colors. Right here you can see I have red. On the text screen we can have all 9 colors. There's actually 9 if you include black. So what I did here is I'm trying to make the text more appealing, and so I put spaces in between, and here I'm using red. In other parts of the game I use white, and I also use blue. As far as the text screen goes, so I'm just going to put the password in for this particular stage. It should actually say no, it's game tape 3. Yeah, alright. So this is we're going to press enter right here, and now we clear the screen and we go on to another prompt. And before it was really messy, and like I said, I'm putting spaces in. Like right here, the word, it doesn't automatically there's no what is it called, when you're on a word processor, it carries the letter over. There's a word for it I can't think of, but it's going to take a lot of work to go through all of these text prompts and things like that to straighten out the text. So each is not, this is one word here, but it says enter continue codes. If no codes, press enter for each. So I'm gonna we don't need that. We're gonna let me walk you through this a little bit here. I want to show you. I'm just gonna press enter for everything, as if we have no codes whatsoever. And now it brings us to a new prompt that I created, and I did this, and this is the main reason for making this. One of the main reasons for making this video is that this game contains music. Some people might not want to listen to that music while they're playing the game, so I'm going to give you an option, of whether or not you want to have music in the background. Also, it slows the game down, because when music does start playing, your character won't move, because there's no parallelism to this at all. There's no sound chip. It is a sound chip, but it's not a dedicated sound chip. So you can get through the game faster if you don't use the music. So right now we're going to put no, and you're going to see that when the game starts up, we get this little jingle here, but that's all you're going to get. And you'll still get sound effects, but you won't get the individualized screen music that you usually get. Okay, so if I try going up here, it's too dark to see. I don't have the flashlight, okay? And you just drop back down if you try to walk around up there. And you can see that I cleaned this up too. Before it was all jammed together, so all the items will be listed under here. And we're always going to have the model rocket until we reach the end of the game and actually launch it. So those are all the items we have right now. Score, no big deal. But when we go over here, we're going to find out that we can't go in there because your parents' room is locked. You need a key to get in there. So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to run this over again and show you, okay, we're going to make pretend we have the red key, and we're going to make pretend that we have a flashlight, and that's it. Okay, and this time I'm going to say yes, play the music, and you'll see that we will get the music back. So once we enter a room, a song will play, and it's a different song for each room. So there's the music, and you can't move until it stops, and it will start playing again, only if you stay still for 10 seconds, I think. So just trust me on that. It will play if you stand still too long. And now that we have the flashlight, we can light up the attic. And I've already been through this with you before. I'm not going to play the guitar. You can play the guitar, you can interact with these boxes, but we're not going to do that right now. I already made a video on that, and as you can see, now we have the red key. I'm able to go through the door. It's not locked anymore. So we're going to get a different sound here, and actually I got to turn this way down for you guys because X-Roar is going to overpower me. So I got to turn that way down. Sorry about that before. I forgot that it was up that high. So I'm gonna alright, so now you can see that if I stop walking, the music will play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's playing. You can't really hear it. I turned it down so low. I think it plays. Should have. Yeah, it is. It's there. It's very faint, but anyways, so that's it. I had to redo this in P copy so it's faster. And if we go over here, you know, there's a green key above the closet doors. And if you look there, there's a green key up there. You have to try to figure out how to get it down. And we're going to go back out to the hallway, and if I hit inventory, if I hit I for inventory, we have a red key and a flashlight, okay? I shouldn't have broke out of there like that. I'm not having any luck today. I want to show you how to change tapes. We're just going to say no to everything, and no music. Except for that. So if I try to backtrack now, I can go this way into the living room and then into the kitchen, which is tape 4. I think that's what it is. And then this way is tape 2. We go back to the other part of the hallway. So why is this happening now? I have some kind of error, and I had fixed it before, but then I apparently there's an error in here, and it's going to be hard to find, but I know what it is. Let's see if I can find it. It's always something. Well, I got to work on this. I put it to you that way. I had fixed it, and then I ran into too many problems, so I aborted it, and then I decided that I wanted to go from the top down instead, work from the beginning of the program, and then I forgot that there was an error in here. So it's at the display inventory, which is 349. No, not the display inventory, actually. It should be, it's going to a false line here. And I don't remember which line it is. There we are, continue codes, that's what it is. Son of a bitch. You know, I hate when this happens. It's impossible to list this with any degree of accuracy. Really aggravating. You can't scroll up. And I can't tolerate this. It's just aggravating to the point of frustration. It's like, you know, 364, you have to memorize everything. It's ridiculous. 364, at least I know where it starts. 380. I'm just looking for this right here. Line 375 should not be there. So I'm going to eliminate that line. And we're going to run this again. So let's do this again. So what I want to show you is that how to change tapes here. So normally a stage will encompass anywhere from two to as many as 4 screens. For example, this is game tape 3. It only encompasses the parent inside in this door and up here. That's all we have memory for. We have only less than 223K. So in order to, there's a bunch of different tapes, and if we want to, what is it called? If we need to, God, what's the word I'm trying to think of? We need to, it's been a long day. We need to, go back and forth, between tapes quite often in this game because I can't fit. There's dozens of screens and the memory won't hold it all, so this is the only way I can make a big game work. So when you do leave a stage and go back to a different stage or forward to another stage, you're going to get these continue codes. You write them down, press space when done, then you insert the proper tape, press play, and then press space, and it will load. And as soon as it's done loading, you type run, and you enter the password, which is different for each stage. So I'm going to virtually insert stage 2, tape 2, on my emulator, and once I've done that, I hit space, it automatically loads the tape. Now we get an OK, we type run. This is how we go back and forth between tapes. So now, as you can see, it's changed to game tape 2. Password is apples, and this has got to be made to match the other one, because this is in white, it's supposed to be red, and you can see the spacing is not the same. If I run it over again, there should be a space here, you know, and this should be red, and I have to catch up. But if I do one thing to one side, one tape, then I have to go back and change all the code for the other one to make it work. So on this one, you can see there's no music option because it's something that I just invented yesterday. So you're in your bedroom there, and that's how you go back and forth between tapes. The only thing you'll never be able to do is go back to the hobby shop. That's a done deal. Once you do that, you inherit your rocket, and you go through the rest of the game with the rocket, and you never go back to that particular area of the game. And if I go this way, I will end up back to the attic where I started and the parents' room, and this is just we walk by these two doors. One goes to the bathroom, the other one goes to your sister's room, and same thing, write the codes down, insert game tape 3, which I'm going to do virtually. Okay. It's a total of 4 tapes right now. There's going to be 5 as soon as I get the backyard done. And hit spacebar, run it, and you'll see that we're back to where we started. Peaches and cream, no, just peaches. And that's how it works. So that's how you navigate back and forth. It's really not that hard. It's just a matter of putting a new tape in. It it should be discs. I never really used tapes that much. I mean, I did with the original hardware that I had, but it was really bad. Like, they could break real easy. You can erase it very easily, get it mixed up with something else. And sometimes there were corruptions. It was horrible trying to use an actual cassette tape. You had to be real careful, and after a while they would wear out. So when I actually, back in the early 90s, when I had a Tandy 1000, I used floppies, 5 1/4. It had dual 5 1/4 and 3 1/2 the plastic little disc, 3.5, which held a lot more memory. So we should be using discs, and if I packaged this game up and sold it to you, you'd probably have 5 game discs and a save disc. So that's 6 discs, and then an instruction booklet. That's how it was back in the day. And then when hard drives came out, sometimes you would get 20 discs, and you would have to install it on a hard drive, and you couldn't play the game unless you had a hard drive. And at that time, in the early 90s, it was like a 20 meg hard drive was the common. It was nothing like what we have now. I don't even understand computer measurements anymore. They've gotten so huge. I don't understand gigabytes, and I understand megs, and K, but it's mind blowing. Like, I can't keep up with it anymore. I'm really old school, and hard drives were really expensive. For a 20 meg hard drive, you were looking at hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It was very expensive. Even the floppy disk drives were expensive. Um, and before I end this video, I quit computers in the early 90s, and I didn't get another one until Windows 95 came out, and then I had a PC that cost about $2,000. And I held on to that for a few years, and then I got rid of it, and I never got another one until 2012. I picked up a laptop, and I've had one ever since, but I quit computers for completely from about 2002 to 2012, did I say? So 10 years. I didn't touch a computer. But actually, when Windows 95 was my last operating system before I got, I think it was Windows Vista, and then I went from Vista to what I have now, which is, I don't know, what the hell do I have now? The one everybody, Windows 10. So I had Vista running from 2012 all the way up to 2018 when I bought my new laptop. And boy, that thing, man, that thing, I actually still have it, and I might want, you know what? It's in my closet right now. I don't even know if it works. I'd like to boot that up and see what I have on there, because I never turned it on after that. I mean, that thing, I actually had to drill, it was a Acer laptop, um, from like 2000 and something, and I got it at a pawn shop for about $200, and I the whole screen came right off the laptop, and I had to saw it and drill it and attach it back on. It's crazy, right? Yeah. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. Let's get to a forum going and talk computers. I don't know, but I like talking vintage stuff and any computer history that you guys want to talk about. Let's get a forum going on here in the message section, and because I seem to be the only one that's doing the talking. I seem to be the one that's doing most of the talking, and you guys just don't say that much, but I appreciate the viewership, and I'm going to keep making videos as long as I can. Don't ask me why I picked the color computer 2 to, actually it's been almost 4 years now since I've been programming on this thing. Before that, I never did any computer programming, so I don't know. I wouldn't want to program on anything else. Don't ask me why. Um, so I'm going to cut this off now, and I hope everybody's doing well. And let's hear your computer stories. If anybody's doing anything on our Color Computer 2, let's put up a link to your own work. I know a lot of you guys are on the 3, but there's a lot of diehards out there that are still on the 2, and I'm one of them. And I don't know if anybody wants to demonstrate how 3 works. Why don't you set up a channel and do that? You know, I don't know anything about it, so I'm staying right here. You know. All right, man. So guys, take care. Bye.